And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeps. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage with these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, see, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink calls out, as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY, there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson is running away. Xnova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the stride, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in this series that Xnova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Senton creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood bright silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. And Xnova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, Xnova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back here. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Arme. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the three of them knocks them back. But Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PLR is on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top racks. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already going, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close the Brew is at 25.
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball, he turns with the combo. FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail. FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I give a head for this team fight. The LGD are goal, but no blood take up to 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience, and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't. They bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T3s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Rosh right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be up. And maybe will dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right?
Yep.
It was up to a 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon disc on Jarek, so protected in O. DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X-Blade Mail Call if he finds him, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
It's just all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the smoke, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled. But
Ana, he's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shiva's covered, Ana's on his way over, they've got the snowball down, there's the counterplay, Seb jumps in, he's able to find the call onto Chalice, but Chalice already got the BKB out, the Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb posts the BKB, he'll try and stand his ground, but Seb, he's going to go down, no buyback on the axe, as Jarex as well, surrounded by PSG LGD, the Eon disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
he has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these 4 spirits. On the bottom room, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding on to that buyback on Jarex. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. Can they breach through it? It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting isn't enough to hold OG in the game.
You see No-Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No-Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Ana, and Jarex. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jarex is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split of course up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Ana up in the skies. As this rack's on the top lane will fall, the melee rack's gone. PSG LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers, he's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into that Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose that top racks, but they won't lose the game. PSG LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Rosh is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roach fake out.
Check, Ana, he's on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to be the set. He's in, the call, the MP, the cannon, but FY is in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Chalice is down, buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis, Somnus looking to get involved. Pots the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble, Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball over to Thompson, the self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of No-Tail. FY will fall. Arme looking towards No-Tail. No-Tail pops the hand of God, but No-Tail beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off his Ana. He's been left behind in Thompson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jarex coming in, keeping Ana alive. Ana with the doppelganger. The Deafening Blast comes out onto the 2 of them. Ana trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Ana again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jarex back in, the combo, meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Pops the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jarex. Jarex is gone. Ana as well. Can he really fight back against the Somnus? And X-Nova are so low. As the buyback for Jarex comes in, he's healing Ana back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the charge, and they find him. Arme, he's out of mana. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can! OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG LGD's turn to be without two of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from JerAx onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with them with that doppel. He sent the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill him.
Seb.
Yeah.
He's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus. He's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh! Doesn't get the call, though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Ana, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Ana again with the doppelganger. They see Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Ana will be able to force him away. They've got the hex. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice got for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Ame. Big Daddy No-Tail gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion, though. Ame able to waveform up to the high ground. As Ame should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, so he's got hex
maybe
up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Ame's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No, back. Real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice play from Ame.
And he buys so much time too for his team there. The Brewmaster was dead for 120 seconds, now only 90.
Still a big window for OG. They're only without JerAx for the same amount of time. And that lead the PSG LGD had, it is going down a little bit. Only 4K, 5K at the moment with these last few fights. Obviously the 25 is now coming out on OG. Thompson's into the pit.
What a timely DD coming out for him too. I don't think they expected to be taken out as fast. He's almost able to solo it with the help of these summons. And that's a refreshing shot. There's no way to get this. There's no way LGD can.
Oh, and the Seb level 25 too. That extra Berserker's Call AoE. It catches people out. They don't expect it.
It does not feel like OG Q-Rex now. At all.
The Berserker's Call now is, I mean, the AoE is
massive.
really massive now when you have that talent.
It's so hard to play against. Can PSG LGD do it? They've got the Basher now for Somnus. For just a 2K lead with those last big comeback plays from OG. Still 30 seconds without Chalice.
Double Hex coming out now. Thompson and these 5-second BKBs. Yeah, I mean, they were crushing with their BKBs.
Being spotted out.
Got the vision. They're on top of him. Thompson, he's in trouble. The Nullify comes out, but he got the Ghost Walk off as well as the Hex in time. Now, Somnus turns out, the blood runs down. Thompson! He's dead for 100. Has got the buyback available. PSG LGD will certainly look to force it out of them.
FY just what a shadow blade. As soon as they split up, he finds the perfect opportunity there on Thompson.
You got to be careful going out on the map when FY's alive. There's every chance in the world that he's going to be watching you from the trees.
And at this point, I think for Ame, it's actually going to be very worth it for him to actually just try and burn all the mana from the Phantom Lancer, so we can't doppelganger all the time. That's causing a huge issue in the team fights. And I see that Chalice is using his Dispel Magic every single cooldown on these Phantom Lancer illusions, but there's still way too many that are causing havoc in these team fights.
It's too constant. Like that doppel cooldown being 3 seconds just allows him to always be able to play around a little bit around the brew. They don't really have this crazy AoE when you look at LGD's lineup to just clear out those illusions. It's really a lot based off them just trickling them down slowly with like the Shivas and the Radiants and knowing exactly which one it is.
Yep, he doesn't have the crit talent, but now he does have crit from that Bloodthorn coming out.
It's a lot of damage that Ana can offer to the fights now.
And Brewmaster without BKB, very vulnerable. Cold Snap, Bloodthorn, Berserker's Call. There's a lot of ways that they can prevent him from getting that ult.
He just commits it from the back, just to be careful.
Make sure that he can get it off and get some damage in onto the tier 3s. Ana's going to start to try and fight against these Primal Split Brewlings. He'll be able to find one of them. He has been silenced. He'll take down the Wind Panda 2 as well by the looks of it. There's only the Earth Panda prevails. Seb jumps and he gets the call onto the Panda, popping the BKB as well, so they won't kill the Brewlings off. They do force PSG LGD away long enough that Thompson does not have to expend his buyback. Thompson back in the game.
And then they're utilizing the PL very well too, by replicating him, sending illusions to get some extra damage on the tower. It's just one Rex left that's holding LGD away from Mega Creeps.
And they're straight out. They're ready with the aggressive play, OG. Thompson, can he find a catch? He's close to having vision onto X-Nova.
Should be able to find X-Nova. He is stalking him. He got sights of him for a second. He seems a bit far away though.
Oh, the tornado. It's got him. Thompson drops the combo down upon him. The stun comes out though. Oh, the counterplay. Jax is there though with the heal, the tether. Keeping Thompson alive with the Abyssal Blaze down. Candace here with the hand of God comes through. Thompson still alive, but Chalice gets the primal spin out. He's been stunned. Thompson, the cheese, he's fine. Thompson, he goes down. They get the kill onto the Evoker. No tail. Being chased by Arme. The bash is coming through, but the blade mail was already out from Seb. He tries to get the call off. The bash of the Cataclysm isn't enough to find the kills. Anna leading forward. The Bloodthorn onto FY. Gets the kill onto FY. FY buys back straight away. Anna looking more somnus again. The doppelganger. Arme on top of Thompson. Thompson being saved by Jax. Jax with the tether. Arme turns into a gem. There's the call. Seb, he catches Arme. Arme dead for 2 minutes. The Hex. They've got somnus as well. Oh, gee. Double kill for Seb. The clutch buybacks coming into play. Nobody has a buyback available right now. As OG stand with 5 alive on the map, 100 seconds without the Morphling.
This Doppel talent is just destroying LGD. They have no way to actually find Ana. Like Ben said, the Brewmaster's constantly using the Dispel, but it's so hard to find the real PL amongst all these illusions in all this chaos of the fights with tornadoes and chaos meters and everything falling all over the place.
And look at this. The tier 3 tower falling. Ana frontlining it all. What's he scared of? The Blood Bride will come out. Chalice with the Shiva's Guard trying to initiate. But Ana, he's poking, prodding, beating down, and on the side, Thompson jumps in. Chalice gets in with the beacon, the call! Seb, he's got the destabilizing Chalice, do they have the damage? They got on top of the Chalice! He's into the snowball, FY buying time for him, but now he's vulnerable! Who's their tags? He gets Bloodthorn! Chalice buys back. Straight back into the game. Anna trying to find his attention onto X-Nova. Chalice leading forward. The Tornado going to be off the market. Only catches out the Bloodseeker, but Seb, he's looking for the follow. Jumps in, gets the call. The BKB was out in time. The Bananas on top of it. Did they have the damage? Seb's got the blade on FY.
Okay.
With the snowball again. Thompson, Jax focusing the racks. Thompson gets the Hex up onto X-Nova. Seb healed up by Jax. Anna still full health at the moment as the Brewlings are pushed back to the base. OG get the bottom melee racks. As still 30 seconds to play without the Morphling in the game. They move towards the mid lane. OG, can they really get it all here? The mid rack's falling. They've taken a full second sets, 15 painful seconds for LGD.
They're gonna keep going. They want to claim their megas.
Another tier 3 falls. OG onto the final set of racks that LGD have left standing. Azana, he gets kicked back. He's separated from the team, but he has the double ganger. He's been ruptured. He needs help, but he needs it now. Jared in with the tap of the hand of God. Give it that double heal. The relocate as well. Jared gets him out. As OG will successfully disengage before that Morphling's back in, as they found both racks. Jerax will die for this one, almost certainly, as he looks to tether across, but the nullifies upon him. He has buyback though, and OG just took so much away from PSG LGD, as they only have a lone range track standing on the top lane.
I can't believe it's coming this. There's only 3 racks left in this game, and one of them is a range racks on the side of LGD. Buyback status. I saw X that was buyback, it was only like 600 or 700,
yeah,
which is crazy, but Jerax also kind of in that same net worth territory, looking at a very cheap buyback, but 2 in the game left. IO and the PL. The PL is almost unkillable at this point. Like, even without the Wisp, it's still really difficult. With the Wisp, just don't even try.
We'll see this again. It's a save here from Jerax.
The control is just not there, and they don't have the way to kill all these illusions constantly. And of course, look at Jerax coming in, starts that relocate channel, and is able to get it off. No one gets the control on him.
Keeping it cool at the time that it means the most, but he's still able to crack a smile here in Game 4 of the TIA Grand Finals. OG making a stand, now leading 9K advantage in net worth. LD able to join us.
I don't believe they actually have any 4 staffs on the side of LG. That's generally how you deal with a Scythe of Ice. And I think they can get a side device on the core, get a blink call, and that hero is likely dead without buyback at this point. So OG, I would say definitely favorite at this point of the game, especially with PL having buyback. LGD, they have a couple minutes to think about what they want to do before this next Roshan.
Yeah, they can't be totally reliant on FY just getting these perfect snowball saves, or even like I saw in the last fight too when it was down bottom, he even tried like Walrus kicking the IO away from when he was tethered from somebody else. They need to find some other ways to be able to save, in particular that Brewmaster, who just time and time again is the most important hero, it does seem, for LGD.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they do with the BKB call. The snowball is the only thing, but they have Bloodthorns, they have side device for the Tusk, they have a lot of things available. Maybe Aeon Disc perhaps for Brewmaster. I'm not exactly sure what the best way for him to deal with it is. Looks like he is going for an Octarine perhaps for almost permanent.
The sentry's down though. They see Thompson, but Thompson, he's already quick with the play. The Tornado into EMP, Cold Snap as well, they've got the Hex, but there won't be any further jumping. They just poke at Arme.
They're trying to make space.
They got the Mega Creeps.
That's the distraction play right there.
Up against the Mega Creeps. PSG LGD, it's what stands between them and the championship title here in Game 4.
And they got it right before that wave, before that 59-minute mark too, so we already have the Mega Creep wave coming in, that momentum pushing onto LGD's side.
And you look at their lineup, can PSG LGD's heroes deal with the Mega Creeps? It's hard. They don't really have that sort of incredible D-push or AoE sort of hard hitters to deal with it.
That's kind of what they've been lacking in a lot of this game, right? That's what we've been talking about with the illusions with the PL. They've got ways to find them if it's, or ways to kill them if they find the exact one, but as for doing that, it's very tough when they don't have just the Dispel from Chalice.
And he does too much damage to ignore at this point with the Bloodthorn. And on top of that, Roshan is going to respawn in about 1 minute's time. LGD, I think their buybacks are going to cool down around that time, but I just don't think they can withstand this onslaught. They really want to be able to defend this Roshan. It's super obvious when there's Mega Creeps. With Mega Creeps, that's the luxury that you have. You can just wait a couple of seconds. You know, the creeps will be hitting at your T4s if you wait.
As Ana commits forward. Has no boots, but a full Eye of Scotty. 3,800 health now on this PL, who hasn't been dying for a very long time. Now he's got easier ways, easier kill opportunity, and much more survivability.
Yeah, he probably has like maybe 7,000, 8,000 HP effective with the butterfly evasion and the heal, the overcharge, and the Hand of God is just way too much. And the lifesteal from Shen too, which is another ability.
OG clearing out the pit. Very, very soon to be spawning Roshan, and PSG LGD are well aware.
Roshan's up. It looks like only OG knows.
Oh, Arme,
Yo, battle.
He's losing action. Arme's gonna get caught out by the Tornado though. They've opened up onto him. Arme trying to get on top of Ana. The BKB popped by Chalice. He'll get the ult out. No-Tail getting got out straight away by FY with the snowball. No-Tail's dead for 100. They'll get the Chen. Ana, in the midst of it, trying to lock down onto FY. The rest of his team about to come over to get the Tornado. Out onto X over Seb. Looking for the cool control onto Arme. Has he got it? Arme getting stood up by the cold snap, but he's able to wait for him up the high ground. Thompson blinks in. He gets the Hex out, but FY with the snowball save. They get the bash out. Soldiers will be able to find the IO, but they're fully low OGD. That Soldiers there for 2 minutes. They get Thompson. Thompson there for 2 minutes. Only Ana. Ana, can he do it here? Is it half-L save? Lifetime as 3 dead now on LGD. No buyback. Simple fall. Ana kept alive off the back of that fight, as that very much looked like PSG LGD were able to tip OG over the edge, but that plus 100 Berserker score, you could see Seb as well being very careful with how he used it, keeping it to that opportune moment after any potential sort of Manta dodges have been done by Thomas Arme, and he gets the call.
9 doppelgangers used just in that area around the Ancients from the PL. Just the constant barrage of illusions giving that distraction to allow Seb to get that call off.
And that's another Roshan for OG.
These fights have to be so hectic for the players. There's like 30 PLs.
There's just both sides. I mean, even the Enchantress is like taking a PL, and then the Morphling turns into PL.
I'm just impressed we haven't had any frame drops. You know?
That's true.
Azana. Down the middle lane.
Just walking down with DD.
It's ESforce. Anna says he's done with this. He wants to end this game. The buyback will come out from FY. Anna. It's going to be snowballed. Anna. He's in. He's not got any backup on the way. FY will be able to get out with the Embers, but this doppelganger just over and over again, meaning that Anna could just stand in. Now he's got the backup of Jerax as he gets Hex. Oh, he didn't expect it. He didn't expect the Hex, but he's still fine. Jerax had the Oddish, but X-Nova into the snowball. They'll turn towards Jerax. The Hadagon coming out. Jerax has been nullified. They hit doppelganger once again. X-Nova. He will survive for now.
Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Radiant team Virtus ban. Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Ember Spirit. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Mereska has arrived.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn.
Warlock. 10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick.
Virtus Pros turn.
The undying waits.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Bounty hunter.
Ten seconds
Virtus
remaining.
Pros turn to pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Bristleback.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Virtus Pros turn to ban. Virtus Pros turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Double Shaman.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
Такая халява.
Prepare for battle.
I don't know, guys. Very strange. Very strange. But God, that it's like I have an itch behind my eye that I need to scratch. It's like very concerning. They set a bounty.
What did you learn?
We're gonna get you. We're coming for you, Rezo. We're coming for you. Oh my God, this is gonna be so great. Just a 5-man bounty onto bounty.
Just a wee baby going about her business.
Oh, I love it. That's so sick. All right, well, hopefully, I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's freaking me out, guys. Freaking me out. Soccer, they get the disco ball. You gonna start dancing? They're dancing. Where's the dancing?
How many of you
VP able to get 3 bounties there.
Это такая душка.
Oops.
Oops is one. I don't even know all of them. Who is the highest level bounty right now, or the highest level compendium? Naive definitely does. 1036. ILTW is the other man who's up on top of the battle pass board. I love it when this stuff happens and like the teams are trying to figure out what's going on. So it actually does reveal this stuff for us now. All damage received things. Although I will say it's kind of weird. Doesn't take a lot of magical damage from those axes. It's gonna be interesting to see how this works. If this is like I feel like it's cluttering up a lot of things with this information. It's like stuff that, yes, for me, I get a lot of info out of this. It's gonna help me in the cast, but I don't think that it should be broadcast like everybody else, you know? Oh, he has the shotgun taunt. Dude, that's the whole reason that they picked Morphling. This dude just wanted to do the shotgun taunt. You kidding me, Naive? Like, guys, don't worry, it's a great pick. I mean, the taunt, they're like, wait, what? Is this why you've done this to us?
Такая халява.
I love the talk. This is some CS there. It's okay. Everything is sure. Dying. Damage. Yes, stick charges. I guess to be a little bit careful there too.
Oh, don't mind me.
Draws aggro, but it looks like Undying not quite able to get that one pulled over all the way. So early goings, what are the things that we need to watch for? First and most importantly is if Resolution dies. Bounties on him. They got 2 minutes to claim it. I feel like this was an ill-advised bounty trick. They're not quite going to get it in time. Who knows? Could be wrong. Trading hits. W, letting them know how they feel about it. Wonder if maybe it was behind it. It's a good answer to the Ember. We've seen that a couple of different times.
Are scanning.
Avalanche gonna come through. As far as the CS is concerned, everything going the way of Virtus Pro. Tiny sort of keeping up there with the Ember. He's missed a couple of just CS randomly. But besides that, it's the Morphling that's up there and Beastmaster a little bit behind. So annoying to prove that. sort of taking the right clicks, coming down in a little. Never feels good. Ever, never. Cheshire Cat going for the helm of the Dominator soon. Yamich trying to pull the creep wave yet again. Rather disrupt the Warlock from doing it. Who is going actually for the maxed out Fatal Bonds. Interesting. Usually, as we are going to see First Blood claimed by Resolution, usually what you end up seeing is at least like 2 points into the heal just for the laning stage, but it looks like Solo's just going for the straight up like team fight oriented, which is kind of cool. I like it. No one finds her. Oh no, he gets the regen, is gonna get the kill too. Oh, poor Arrow. Her Arrow. Oh man, that sucks. Dang. Rezo, the bounties on him are gonna expire. They're not gonna be able to claim them. It's all falling apart. This is not great at all. Not great at all. Damn. That kill onto Arrow really hurts because now like no one just with level 6, he's level 4. I think he's dead again. Slight dodge, toss, still has Flame Guard going. No one. Aggression on.
Rune of regeneration.
Pops the regen afterwards. It's gonna keep going. Meanwhile, they will kill off one, trying to see if they can bring down Resolution afterwards, but no luck there. No one, after tanking through the tower, is gonna chase that Arrow, stop him from getting another one, steals his rune. Dude, Arrow is just being bullied. There's no answer. He's like, team, hello, help me, please. Hello, anybody? I'm getting dove, the tier 2 tower, please. Oh my god. How did nobody TP? Like, what? Undying, what are you doing? I guess they got to keep their, well, I was gonna say they have to keep their Morphling alive, but maybe if, well, oh jeez. Yeah, maybe they do need to keep their Morphling alive. All right, Tiny's on an island. Tiny is done. This game is just over for Arrow. What the hell do you do against this? I guess he did get a level, but mentally he is defeated. There's no doubt about that. Unreal. Another rune going the way of no one. Look at poor old Arrow.
Dire's bottom
This guy has
tower
been
is under
just
attack.
hurting. His job is basically the same as the Warlocks. Keep alive, parry as long as possible. Solo can just spam out clarities, Bristleback 44 and 7. The flip side of that is that this Morphline's having a really good time. Like, yes, Resolution's been able to get the 25 CS, not bad. Beastmaster's actually catching up with him now because he's kind of been zoned out a little bit by Naive, who is 42 now and 16. He's having a really good time with it. But yeah, this is an interesting away there. The Shark Cat realized he might have gone down. The rotation comes over. They saw Zayat's moving, so they know he's here. Don't know if they can stop it though. If they wanted to go, they could. It's a 3,000 gold lead at 7 minutes. And I mean, this is a big part of it, but it's also like the kills and the pressure that's being mounted, where those CS are coming from. No one's like back waving here, and just Bot's Arrow is going to be able to bully him back again. Avalanche toss, Flame Guard was able to get taken off. No one now popping the invis. A couple rounds of this. They're also TPing in the Undying, and that might be the end of it. Or no one can stick around and try and go onto this Tiny again. Arrow just has to leave. Like, are you kidding me? God, it feels so bad to play this game right now. They're gonna find and kill Undying. They bring him down. No one able to find the finish. LTW in the meantime is invading the jungle and taking stacks. There's a bunch of them here to be taken too. Broom handle gonna be claimed in just a moment. They're trying to bring him down, and are they actually gonna be able to do it? They will. LTW is gonna fall. That's an important kill. That's really big for them. And no one wasn't able to get too much more pressure onto the tower. There's a nice series of events there for comp. Much needed. Absolutely needed. In the meantime, Resolution has been able to get to his level 6. And that could start to spell some trouble if he shows up for these fights. Remnant away, keeps getting too much to a bad way. The round of fatal bonds here. They're just sort of stalking around this area, ready to go on to Tiny if the situation arises. Aftershock. Pretty good damage into there. Gonna use the glyph even, and now another round of avalanche toss. No one loses his flame guard. Trying to go on this. Yamich is here as well, though. No one's careful. Can't hope to overextend. Quick TP back home. He's already got his urn ready. Gonna be going for that spirit vessel pretty soon here. Flip side, Bristle going for the mechanism. It's all about like this early pressure is what it feels like, as Yamich going to try and keep Solo back and away. The stun comes out, but they're bringing over the Bristleback, and this is probably not going to end up working for them too well. So yeah, coming to contest, rooted, interrupt, okay, but they're both going to take it afterwards. And that should be enough to get the outpost in time. So outposts, both of them, going to be going the way of VP. Bad, not bad. So just level 4 on the Shadow Shaman. Bounty are going to be traded off a little bit, and Arrow trying to retreat back to the stacks to claim them. Dolo trying to find his way out of here. They do have another round of the avalanche toss, but the jump in comes from no one, and just like that, Solo's looking fine and dandy. He's able to walk that one off. He had to run away over to the side. Resolution finds the solo kill onto the Undying. Well, he just beats into Arrow a little bit longer. Chase forward, coming from no one. He's ready to battle. Wants to find this kill. Avalanche toss round 2. They take down Resolution. We'll see if Arrow is going to be brought down or if he can just back away. So getting a little bit too big for their britches there as they dive the Tiny. Oh, rooted, broken, no one. A little bit of a misplay here coming from him. What you normally expect to see from the no one. Go out with the Curse Crown. Gonna have to back out. Avalanche. Yeah, they're just trying to kill the wave.
Nothing personal. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Solo in the meantime just drops his golem to pressure the tower, it looks like. Not sure if that was used in a battle and then there's a out or something, but whatever the case is, Virtus Pro are going to be able to claim this tier 1 tower over here. As Cheshire Cat, I believe, does have Helm of the Dominator now. Over onto the Bristleback. Rotation coming to kill the Warlock. Yamich also here, and LTW doesn't really have that many other places to go. Mechanism was off cooldown 5 seconds, but it was 5 seconds too late. As Resolution gonna be chased down, Spirit Vessel used onto Naive, throws out the Shuriken, connects onto a couple, the DD rune. They're gonna be able to find at least 1 kill, but no follow-up afterwards. Nice little series of events here for Virtus Pro yet again, as they take that top tower. Afterwards,
Dire's top
see you
tower
later,
is under
nerds.
attack.
the kill. In L.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
All right, where are we going now? 3,000 gold lead as the Bristleback just died again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As the drums.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I still can't get over this thing just being over here. It freaks me out. Out, guys. No one is going to cut the wave. Keep the pressure on the naive for the moment.
Radiant's bottom
Picked up the
tower
raindrops.
is
I
under
think that
attack.
that's still one of the more value items. People call that often.
Radiant's bottom tower has
But they need to get some more kills to fill up the spirit vessel here. Level 5 Undying sounds like a tasty target to go on. No tower here at all. He's just duper 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 dead. Less stone. Boom. Is the rotation going to connect with the rest of these heroes? I mean, Solo's here as well. They could go for it. Heal. They still have the zombies doing some work. Resolution showing up here as well, but playing it safe for the moment. Gives a punch on the backside and then the track
Dire's
afterwards.
top tower is under attack.
So they actually aren't going to go. I mean, so far, Virtus Pro, the only thing they can really do is sort of give away lead
Dire's top
if they
tower
play
is
really
falling.
aggressively. Yeah, you want to get the track kills continuously, but overextending into the tombstone way give up this momentum. It's still this like 3,000 gold lead before the track kills really coming online. All of them, but it hasn't been too again. This Cheshire Cat's gonna take over this outpost. Solo making his move. You have the golem. Dodges away from the brambles. Making his move over. Goes.
Radiant's courier has
There
been
with the
killed.
dust. Gets the courier kill. Gonna get roared afterwards. Dropping the golem with the fatal bonds, but where's the follow-up? Nobody else is here. That's just golem dead, golem down, and Solo gonna get killed off as well. Again, sort of a rare misplay. It's becoming less rare though. It feels like Virtus Pro are more prone to these type of mistakes that we've seen. It hasn't been punished heavily by any good teams yet, but starting to feel that, I don't know, it's their games don't look super clean. They're obviously really good and outplaying their opponents, but like this, and LTW should be able to live here with the mechanism. Yes. Turnaround comes, they take down Yamich. And then the retreat back. No one in the meantime, saving up a lot of gold. Thought there was another zero at the end of that. I was like, holy crap, he's got so much money. Does not. Right. And poor Undying, this guy is just like, he just throws the tombstone down. It feels so sad to play Undying when you don't have like an absolute dominant game. You just have to run away. Granted, if you can bait them into a bad position, that's nice. But you'd love to be able to be further ahead, and well, maybe Naive can make this happen. Resolution turned upon, they get the hoof stomp, kill off that Warlock. Now Yamich turning. I mean, this all starts with the Undying, I guess, so whatever. It's good, it works. Roar again. They find the bristleback, but the wards are gonna be dropped down, and the fatal bonds hitting between all three of them. It's a lot of damage. Dodging away from that terrorize, still looking for the sleight of fist jump forward. They get the catch on the arrow, but it's not quite enough for the kill. Sleight of fist is eventually going to finish him off as the hex connects. They're able to get the pull down with the shackles, and well, VP end up equalizing and in fact coming ahead in that whole exchange.
Radiant are scanning.
Good voice lines, good ones. All right. 6,000 gold lead now. Look at these dudes. They're awesome. God, I'm just gonna be so tilted by this for forever. It's gonna be really hard to focus on it. All right, so he's going Crimson Guard next on LTW. See how he does. Oh, nice. I love the Divide pings. That's great. That's so good. Dude, we need everybody to have like the crazy high battle pass levels. It does feel a little bit insane, bordering on intrusive. As Naive, turn on to LTW. He's still got Guardian Greaves though, so he should be fine. They're gonna try and focus on Resolution. Oh, Warlock ulti onto all of them. LTW living for the moment. The turnaround with all the fatal bonds caught together. Resolution's just beating into Arrow, trying to take down Naive. He gets the waveform, but he doesn't get to the low ground. Oh, Tombstone onto her buddy. Solo super low is going to be killed off. But you take that trail kill every day of the week, as 4 are gonna die on Khan. Oops. Damn. 9,000 gold lead. That's what happens when you just get a couple of those track kills. It starts snowballing so quickly. They're owning. I mean, this is just sort of like the type of game where this would be the moment where Khan would want to be hitting super hard, right? Like, I guess Morphlane again is going to get stronger, but like this Undying's going to be just sort of there for the rest of the game. God, I wish that Undying was a better hero. I was hoping that we were going to get another patch with the battle pass, but I guess Valve were just sort of working overtime to make sure that the battle pass came out when it did. Terrorize, gonna be saved there, but now they got him. The Dark Willow, gonna run away. It ain't gonna happen though. She's in a ton of trouble. Yamich trying to throw out that Terrorize, does only hit onto one, so they won't have it when she's back up again. Curse Crown's gonna get the connection onto both of them, but the chase forward comes. They got chains onto this poor old Beastmaster, who throws out the Roar only to get completely demolished afterwards. And Virtus Pro really and truly do not care about any of these heroes any longer. Trying to stay alive, trying to get out of there. Arrow chase down, looking for the kill, gets the track one on Resolution. 20 minutes in, it's a 12,000 gold lead. They're just stomping them. It's fallen completely off the rails. And now they got the Morphlane. That's a solo kill. Oh, that's a solo kill. No. Oh God, and now Yamich also in trouble. That's another track one going the other direction. Poor guy. Ugh. Ugh. Minutes in, 15K.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I wonder if he gets a pipe next and just like tries to end it. Like Bristleback with Essence Ring and then just like all these tanky, ridiculous items. How are you gonna kill this guy? I mean, they keep on coming pretty close actually. I've been surprised by how well they've been able to sort of focus down LTW. But at the same token, like if you're focusing LTW, that's probably not the right play. General. We'll see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No one's going to Radiance. All right, I'm down. Whatever. Maelstrom Radiance, no defensive item needed. I'm sure it's fine. Kill Resolution, but over to the side here, Naive is going to drop.
Radiant's top tower
Has stopped the chat wheel for the moment. It sounds like maybe he's just out of time and he needs to wait for the next round of it to be back up again. But whatever the case is, right now things are feeling rather rough for our boys on Khan. Ember 10, 1, and 6. That one death was when he was diving tier 2 at like 6 minutes. Like, W? Not the Undying, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Undying's talents. Can we have Undying be a better hero? I want Undying to be better.
Structures are fortified.
This poor guy just like walks around as a zombie. He's constantly tripping over himself. Look at how he's walking. He doesn't do anything. He just sort of summons a tombstone that signals, well, I'm gonna die here. I might as well help. I'll try and dig to find my own grave. Poor person. Honestly. Yeah, we need to find out what Chinese and Russian voice lines mean, because I have no idea. Absolutely zero clue. Build up now as deep into take down Roshan very quickly with these wards down bottom.
I don't know what it might be. Just a week.
Oh no. Oh, they didn't quite get him there. Quick remnant out, and now Virtus Pro with the Aegis hand on their big bad man, Mr. No One, are saying, let's battle. Come and fight me. I want to get in there. Mitch, tracked up. Well, beware. Huber. Getting pubed on. They got him chased down, beat to death. Now, can they find any more? Remnant chase, Root is there. They got him caught. Dark Willow's in some trouble. They drop the ulti onto Arrow. He was TP'ing out, but the Hex is there. They've got him controlled. The shackles onto the Willow. Holy Toledo. It is all falling apart. Oh my god.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a tough one, guys. That's a real tough one. Warlock's halfway to Aghanims right now. Like, I don't know how Solo does this. He buys like one item and then just goes straight Ags and then just gets it. I guess it's just the track kills. He's like part of all of them too, right? Because he just throws out fatal bonds at the starts of the fight, and he makes sure that he gets the this stuff go on. He's got 12 assists so far. Nutty. Cat. Give him one little punch on the backside. Shows up with the rest of these heroes, gets a little lucky with the roots and tries to run away. Okay, so they managed to keep him alive, but that was Roar committed. They just now get the Manta on the Morphlane. Oh, Ben, they're super slowed. They're all caught in this. He came in a little bit too close and got caught by the upheaval. Level 3 Naive also kind of in some trouble here, as they will try and take down the Tombstone. The toss back into the base, and well, that's going to be the Aegis down. But round 2 of this one is going to feel real bad. They get the fatal bonds onto all these heroes. No one. The sleight of fist, but then the dodge out, and it looks like they are going to be able to get out of there. Oh, okay. 23,000 gold lead now.
Fortunes change.
Never refuse gold given.
The Radiant's now done. Just all-out aggression build from the Ember.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's got Maelstrom, Spirit Vessel, and Radiance. So any amount of fatal bonds is just going to like completely wreck Khan. LTW appreciating some greatness here. Give the tip to no one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tier 3 tower being assaulted now. Arrow throws out the avalanche to try and slow the pressure, and W saying, I'm done with this game. Let's go all in with the Deso. I like it. Why not? Let's see it. Like, we got a long series today. We got a long couple of games we're gonna have to play. Let's just get them over with. Get this Deso done. This is like absolutely the incorrect item to build, but simultaneously 100% the correct item to build. I mean, maybe Deso's kind of cool on Bristle because you like can double down on minus armor, right? You get the base armor loss of 2, so 1 stack of goo plus this means that you're getting minus 8 armor. That's pretty cool. One punch there gives him the death, and jump forward. Avalanche toss, the big old jump in. Ember's coming in as well with the fatal bonds onto all of them. They had to use the Manta to take it off, but it's going to be 4 dead. GG called, and that is going to be pushing us right into game number 2. Unreal. That was impressive. That was just absolute domination. But we are going to be hopping into game number 2 right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Virtus Pro versus Khan. We're going to go to a break from here because I think the servers are trying to kill themselves. So we'll see what ends up happening. Game number 2 right around the corner.
FY, he's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, there's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Zame comes in for the kill secure.
And I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off, and he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
I mean, yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Bloodseekers.
And doing a ton of damage in the fight. It's one of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, Ame's coming in this here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Ame to have this invis route. As Ame will show himself, Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing without rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well, between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He's toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Ame looks like he is loving the PL.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeks. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those blink calls as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY, there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson is running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the shrine, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in the series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Senton creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood bright silence connects. He's got the Manta back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. I mean, Xnova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, Xnova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back it. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of Rack. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Armin. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the three of them knocks them back. But Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PLR is on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top rack. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already gone, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close to Brew is at 25.
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball, he turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail, FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I get the head for this team fight. The LGD are goal, but no blood take up to 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't they bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T30s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Roche right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be up. And maybe we'll dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right?
Yep.
It was up to a 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon disc on Jarek, so protected in O. DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X Blade Mail call if he finds it, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
So it's all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the smoke, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled. But
He's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shiva's covered, Ana's on his way over. They've got the snowball down, there's the Catapult. Seb jumps in, he's able to find the call onto Chalice, but Chalice already got the BKB out. The Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb pots the BKB, he'll try and stand his ground, but Seb, he's going to go down. No buyback on the Axe. As Jarek's as well, surrounded by PSG LGD. The Eon disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
he has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these Force Spirits. On the bottom room, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding on to that buyback on Jarex. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. And they breached through it. It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting isn't enough to hold OG in the game.
You see No Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base, to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will, as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Ana, and Jerax. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jerax is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split, of course, up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Ana up in the skies. As this Rax on the top lane will fall, the melee Rax gone. PSG LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers. He's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into their Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose that top Rax, but they won't lose the game. PSG LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Roche is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a road fake out.
Check. Ana is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to get the set. Oh, he's in. The call, the MP, the counter, but FY is in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Get it up. Chalice is down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pause the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball. The snowball over to Thompson. The self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of No Tail. FY will fall. Arme looking towards No Tail. No Tail pops the hand of God, but No Tail beat it down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off as Ana. He's been left behind in Thompson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jerax coming in, keeping Ana alive. Ana with the doppelganger. The deafening blast comes out onto the 2 of them. Ana trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Ana again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jerax back in, the combo, meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Boss the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jerax. Jerax is gone. Ana as well. Can he really fight back against the Somnus? And X-Nova is so low. As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Ana back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the charger. They find him. Arme, he's out of mana. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can. OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG LGD's turn to be without 2 of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from Jerax onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with them with that doppel. He sent the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill him.
Seb,
Yeah.
he's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus, he's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh, doesn't get the call though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Ana, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Ana again with the double guard. They see Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Ana will be able to force him away. They've got the hex. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice got for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Arme. Big Daddy No Tail gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion though. Arme able to waveform up to the high ground. Arme should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, he's got Hex
maybe
up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Arme's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No, back. Real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice play from Arme.
And he buys so much time too for his team there. The Brewmaster was dead for 120 seconds, now only 90.
Still a big window for OG. They're only without Jerax for the same amount of time. And that lead that PSG LGD had, it is going down a little bit. Only 4K, 5K at the moment with these last few fights. Obviously the 25 is now coming out on OG. Thompson's into the pit.
What a timely DD coming out for him too. I don't think they expected to be taken down as fast. He's almost able to solo it with the help of these summons. And that's That's a reflection shot.
There's
There's no way to get this. There's no way LGD can.
Oh, and the Seb level 25 too. That extra Berserker's Call AoE. It catches people out. They don't expect it.
It does not feel like OG T-Rex now.
Yeah. The Berserker's Call now is, I mean, the AoE
It's
is
massive.
really massive now when you have that talent.
It's so hard to play against. Can PSG LGD do it? They've got the Basher now for Somnus. For just a 2k lead with those last big comeback plays from OG.
Radiant team back.
Still 30 seconds without Chalice.
Radiant
Hex coming out
team
now.
back.
Thompson and these 5-second BKBs. Yeah, I mean, they were crushing with
Virtus
them.
He's spotted out.
Got the vision. They're on top of it. Thompson, he's in trouble. The Nullify comes out, but he got the Ghost Walk off as well as the Hex in time. Now, Somnus turns up. The blood runs down. Thompson! He's dead for 100. Has got the buyback available. PSG LGD will certainly look to force it out of them.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
One coming.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Radiant team pick. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Radiant team.
Beastmaster.
Bang.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Axe.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Clockwork.
Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
Winter Wyvern.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Pyrocopter.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn.
Phantom Assassin.
Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining.
See you later, nerds.
我是
See
一
you
个
later,
没有感
nerds.
情，我是一个没有感情的。
Radiant team pick. Virtus Pros turn to battle. Pain. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Void
Choose your
incarnate.
hero.
Такая халява. Такая халява. Такая халява.
That was the
Dang, mother.
Oh yeah.
你行你行，你上你上。
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой! Бежать!
30 seconds to battle.
I sense distortions in the void.
Это такая тушка! Это такая тушка!
See you later, nerds.
The battle begins.
Такая халява!
A firm denial.
later, nerds. Это такая душка!
This ain't yours!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Regeneration.
Mind if I do? Where's my pension?
What the f just happened?
来，你打我呀！
Divine.
Consciousness.
bottom tower is under attack.
Fail me. Your time and place has come. Triple kill. Hopes will amount to nothing. I sense distortions in the void.
That was perfect.
Dire's middle tower is under
What the
attack.
just happened?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You have the gratitude of the void.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I see a lot of
You hurt the ones you love.
Oh, yeah.
Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
double kill.
Did you forget your safe word?
The path I must walk.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The worms will have you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Incoming!
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tougher than axe thought.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But your death may speak.
And it's up!
Worthy tribute. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You had the power. I'll be creeping while you are asleep. My pension.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not fit for man.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under
The
attack.
jungle has everything Axe desires. The soldier's death.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Like a drum.
Sound of Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See you later, nerds.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
The worms will have you.
That was
Misses his axe.
Well, that'll learn ya.
See you later, nerds.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
I sense distortions in the void.
Radiant are scanning.
Jackpot.
Your shrine has fallen to the ground. Radiant structures are fortified.
The ones you love.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
attention.
Even these axes are axeless. I sense distortions in the void.
Radiant's bottom
Your
tower
end.
is under attack.
Какая халява.
Nothing that can stop this man. Sam!
逆袭逆袭你上你上，逆袭逆袭你上你上。
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Your cause.
Coming in.
我是一个没有感情
Какая
的刷钱机器。
халява.
Jackpot. Aegis of fear.
Oh!
See you later, nerds. What the just happened?
Coming in.
Radiant are scanning.
Do it with flair.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I have
Такая халява.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
With my thanks.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rock it on. Flare.
Dire are scanning. Worthy tribute.
With gratitude. Blaze here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Такая халява.
How close was that?
Dire's middle tower is under
打
attack.
我呀！你行你行你上
Такая халява.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. scanning. Radiant structures are fortified. You hurt the one who
Boom! There it goes.
Такая халява. Такая халява.
Too old for this bullshit. What the just happened?
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Blaze here.
Radiant are scanning.
Invisibility.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Worthy tribute.
Homing in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
With my thanks. This should make my life easier.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't think you're done with me.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Какая халява!
What the just happened?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is falling. Victory.